Tonight, Kathleen Sebelius is an icon in Kansas, being the second woman to ever be governor here through 2009, serving on the president's cabinet after that, working hand in hand with our next potential president. Her resume is long and her schedule is busy, but we got to talk to her tonight about what she thinks lies ahead at the White House. KSNT News reporter Lindley Lund is live after that conversation. Lindley?
Molly, Sebelius worked with President-elect Joe Biden during his time as state senator as well as vice president. But now she says his best work is yet to come. After an election day that turned into 4, Joe Biden was declared the 46th president of the United States by the Associated Press on Saturday.
I felt enormously relieved that the race had been called, and I just felt elated.
As a former Democratic Kansas senator and governor, Kathleen Sebelius has worked with President-elect Joe Biden over the last 20 years, and pretty closely at that, on the Obama administration as their U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, where she saw Biden at least twice a week.
He's one of the nicest people on the face of the earth. He's just a good, kind-hearted man.
She worked with Biden when he developed the Recovery Act, which was intended to help Americans recover from the 2008 to 2009 recession. However, one of her favorite memories of Biden wasn't about politics at all. It's a memory celebrating St. Patrick's Day at his house every year that he was in office.
It reminded me of my dad and the way he loved St. Patrick's Day and the way he embraced his Irish heritage, and it always felt very much like home.
Now, Sebelius says she's confident President-elect Biden will do what it takes to recover from the coronavirus pandemic and bring our country together.
I am absolutely convinced that he is taking the office in order to restore America, to bring us back together, to be a healing president, and that's exactly what we need right now.
And Sebelius also told me that she got to know Vice President-elect Kamala Harris during her time as Attorney General of California as well as a state senator. And she is just as confident that Harris will be Biden's right-hand woman. Live in Topeka, Lindley Lund, KSNT News.
All right, thank you, Lindley. Always good to hear from Kathleen Sebelius and make some hometown connections.